kuthiwa a bomb was found.
Sundowns mesh.
Nah, guys, before it needs us to see kobe kahle.
You better cover it, because
we don't want to get, because the headlines say pyrotechnician mistaken for bomber at the Loftus first field.
Yeah.
So a pyrotechnician is a person who dealing with fireworks.
Yeah.
At the stadium whereby if it's me so like abantu they took things to
London exaggerate.
Yeah,
so South Africa.
Yeah, so like abantu they are posting without applying common sense was easy.
Yeah, and doing their research.
Yes, you just can't see something and then assume this is a bomb or in Pela. You have to think of other people.
There were lives that could have been lost.
I'm a panic attacks. There's a bomb in the stadium. This guy came with a bomb. So abantu they were just going to panic, and then people obviously. It will cause what we call a stampede.
Yeah.
Immediately, there's a bomb in the stadium. They want to run. They just So I think this one, man. I mean, come on, guys, man. Like, let us do our research and find out to good see when
somebody needs to pay here.
Definitely.
Because nyani as we see chone. We are not sure how one can react when it comes to izinto ezikanjalo. Makuthiwa nansi bomb sithini. Imagine a scenario where kuthiwa nansi bomb and abantu they attack this guy.
Yes.
Because bathi nansi bomb bamhlasela abantu kuthiwe uzosibulala wena bambethe until ashona, and then later ibe discovered that no, this person came here to work because unayo ne tag that kundivunyelwe. So somebody must pay here, because okokuqala simjongile this guy sagqiba ngaye, we concluded when uyosibulala ne, so ifamily yakhe naye ingabo bantu ujongiweyo bajongiwe because umyeni wakho sisi did this stadium. People around this guy ngebemenze anything, or even better umzali atsibe nomntanakhe. We could have izinto could have escalated on that day. Insecurity is teeny because they allowed this person. Lo guy had a pass. Bamiyekile ba enze nansi ne tag that no man this one.
Obviously at the gate there's a check, man. They check ukuthi iphethe kule suitcase yakho, because you even saw the case they were in a corner. You see ukuthi this guy is working on it's here for work. So like again, one thing I want to emphasize on is that sometimes our police, our SAPS is not trained to to handle matters kahle.
Yeah.
Because you can't see something le abantu abangayazi, because at the video you can see that guy athatha like amaphoyisa, they taking everything basically by keeper, and then they're just dismantling everything. Obviously
there was no need for
that. And
go to the station, not in front of our eyes.
And Moeketsi uzujonge, because even the time by qokelelayo ne ndithe mna ndibone ku video mna guys was a cricket Moses. Yeah, but it's not into ecaba because a bomb ibizaba ibomb, and even bona amapolisa they wouldn't even touch it if ibi bomb. Exactly. They would call a bomb squad to come through. Ubaba ithathe kuthiwe now bajongisa ngomntana abantu.
They do, because sometimes now they want to appear as if like now we are doing our job. We are doing our job. You should handle the matters gahle, and just barricade things, and then ezinye nizoziceda manifestation. It doesn't mean ukuthi if you find guns niyaphuma niphethe ibhamu.
But how did it even got that? Because yonke into should be working accordingly, from the security guy at the gate
iphinde wena
because
phela
everyone knows rule yakhe, everyone knows your role.
Yes, everybody at the
from
stadium
the security guy
understands.
to the next one that you come across before we are where you're gonna need to plant those tickets.
and also
where you
Miss
signed in,
Pearl,
you checked in, ukuthi ngifikile, I'm clocking in.
and also Miss Pearl nemna, I don't think ibe fair ebantwini into kuba this guy ophethe cricket azohlala ebantwini. He could have been given indawo yakhe uba enze
the
ezinto.
professional side.
I think to add on that, the stadium was full. Like
Yeah.
it was sold out. So you would understand ukuthi when the stadium is sold out, ezinye izinto to manage them, they become difficult.
Then they failed.
They failed. There's no space. They occupy
fail
for that guy.
Because first thing first, in the stadium that we're playing at, CAF doesn't, see that stadium. It does not qualify under CAF standard ukuthi ama-game angadlala. So like they forced to go to that stadium.
Okay.
So obviously you would expect ukuthi izinto so zingayenzeka. Even when if they went to Soccer City, FNB, such things would never happen because we understand ukuthi kunama procedure. If people are coming here, they're going to do this and this. Bazombekela indawo yakhe, it's fine.
That's what I'm.
Because another thing, Evelile, it's because everyone knew ukuthi it was Diwali. I think it was last week Sunday or Saturday, where it was Christmas for I'm not sure if it's Hindu people or
Hindus.
Okay.
Yes, it was Christmas. So abanye they were complaining ukuthi these people bashama cricket and abacabangela izinja izinto ezifana nalezo. So immediately when we saw the guy, abantu they assumed ukuthi no, this guy is from Diwali, bekaphethe ama cricket, they are still celebrating their Christmas izinto ezifana nalezo. Yabo. So
Well,
like
they have that mindset.
there were a lot of speculation, but I believe ukuthi people should actually, learn the environment le abakuyo. Don't assume ukuthi kwenzakalani because at the end of the day you are at an event, you see something you don't understand, and then when you decide
panicking.
yes, and then you spread fake news around people. It will cause harm to other people.
Exactly.
True wena Moeketsi unyanisile, but let's not run away from the organizers, security people and everyone they failed, ne? Because when people surrounded this guy saw him doing something, eventually bazo panic because yes, Tina immediately imehlo sees something, alert the mind but there's a problem here, ne? So my mind it okay, there's a problem, I won't wait
different.
I won't wait, ngizo react.
Well, they were supposed to bamfunele space
Whether uhlele toilet,
Now react acabangela abanye abantu.
njani, because you see, imagine
now you are under panic. Now we are panicking.
Imagine
Mara
if you
ngeke
consider it for
ngizopanikela into
other people.
engayazi. Abantu bayagijima nami kumele ngigijime.
hayi
Must know what I'm
ubana
running for.
umuntu esenze set up izinto.
Hey, you must
like-
ask ukuthi like mina into engizoyibuza ukuthi if someone is setuping izinto ezifana nalezi, how did he get through?
Ilento nzama ukutsho
Phela now
Moeketsi.
you know why bethukile Moeketsi. I think they started to judge safety yabo around the stadium because they don't know, so they're assuming good shoot there's a connection somehow ekhona ukumfaka la.
Yeah. And uzukhumbule Miss
Because
Pearl
South Africa, everything tonight, man. You can pass by the security, pass by the police, as long as
everywhere.
it's so I understand their views.
and uzukhumbule we are living
with
kwixesha elinzima where anything is possible. Singahlala apha kanti kwibomb apha.
Man, those people were drunk, man. Abantu base stadium.
yeah,
how
they can react
they are drunk. They were
otherwise.
drunk, man. I mean, that poor guy was just there, ahleli, and then he never thought ukuthi abantu they would think of
He
such.
was there ehlele bophi
Yeah, I
icricket
mean,
zakhe.
it's a final game, Sundowns is playing. Any game that wins, yena uzoyenza umsebenzi wakhe. Simple as that.
Kafancinge umsebenzi wakho uzamenza njani ehlele ebantwini? How do you blow cricket?
Hence manje ama authorities they come and say, you know what, I hope people learn what is a professional pyrotechnician. Umuntu osebenza ngama fireworks at the stadium.
But kaloku we can never learn that because
that
this
was
guy
educational part ngendlela enye ke manje.
uhleli nathi We've never seen that. Thina siqhela ubona izinto yes. But uba ziyakwazi ubotshelwe ecam kwethu.
Nani you must learn.
No, I can't learn such.
Phela kumele understand ukuthi mina
now they were supposed to be considerate because khona nabantwana bahamba.
Yes. Imagine abantwana kujutshulwe apha.
Why I'm sympathizing with the situation is because I understand ukuthi when there are many people at an event, you know, like in management yakhona, risk management, they have a lot to do. They have a lot of work to do because mangathi yabheka there were big names in that stadium. You know, president of FIFA was there, Patrice Motsepe was there, you know. So like there were big names. So at the end of the day, like we know
could have affected
we know
lost their lives now.
We have to put our eyes on the guys who have money.
So everybody here failed, even the pioneer,
pyrotechnician,
even yena failed because if you are a professional at your job, how do you say yes to uba uthathu uyobekwe ebantwini knowing the dangers of lento zanayo? I remember mna my friend kwadutshula cricket nge-31st inyawo ladumba wabalekiswe esibhedlela because of cricket. Now how do you take umuntu onjalo uzombeka ebantwini?
Exactly.
Abambekanga ebantwini.
Ebehlele ebantwini bababophe
ispace angisho they didn't acquire certain space for
yes.
No man, you
so
know what I'm thinking ukuthi that guy was, you know, beka sendleleni yokuyosebenza. You know ukuthi if a game starts interesting, you stop, you know, uyabheka. There's enough time.
How did people see that there's a bomb inside if uzanga ahlala sebenze, if he was on his way to the station?
We have to dig that because angithi SAPS right now doesn't want to release a statement. They don't want to release everything ukuthi how did that come about. But if video explains everything ukuthi okay, the guy was there and then umuntu nje just saw into yakhe ukuthi okay, this guy on a bomb, let us just report it, let us cause it drama so that
let's not put it like
they did not cause it drama. Yes, they thought of their safety.
Mara, that's the problem.
And remember, we are talking about people your so-called whatever that profession is. They have no idea. Mamela, learn. Now we've learned as South Africans through your incident.
Hey, but do you know ukuthi ama cricketer shower stadium, how do they look like? Why would you assume ukuthi is a bomb? Do you know what a bomb looks like? Yabona ukuthi nani,
but you guys no idea how
exactly
you lack knowledge.
Umuntu lacking knowledge, they will just assume things they don't know. Do you know ukuthi abantu abangena knowledge, they are more dangerous than those ones who have knowledge? Because when you can see a laptop you say you uphethe bomb, and then abantu bayabaleka, people start panicking. What should we do about you? We must ban you from the stadium.
Mara, the management should have thought about what kind of that no knowledge.
Exactly.
So Lomuntu he might
so let me say this is my working. I need to yabona now. If
this is not your working space because we share a stadium.
No, that is our space.
If JRA they fix the street and then ubona umuntu aphuma ngomshini ongaka, would you say it's a bomb?
If I have no knowledge, I would assume that. So now they assumed abantu ukuthi uphethe bomb. But still, in management now on their side.
Even that guy.
A space. Away from the public eye.
Even that guy.
Authorities, man, they were notified. Okay, man, please don't, ninga exaggerate the situation. Handle it with care.
But notify where after.
Hey,
imagine if here's a bomb.
Understand what happens if there's such an event at a place. So much can go wrong.
Let's first think about the safety abantu.
Exactly.
Take this
you understand the safety abantu, a lot of things.
Safety abantu always come first. I understand that. It always comes first, the safety abantu. But at the end of the day, you have to understand ukuthi if it happens ukuthi a stadium, something happens, Nina, if you guys exaggerate, it's going to be a problem.
Listen, I do understand the part of exaggerating, but the acting part, fear. We are allowed to experience fear. We must want something we are not used to.
But you don't know if fear yako is how dangerous is it going to be? Because
I'm not
let
gonna
me
say
say,
at that moment.
stadium management had everything in control.
But at that moment, I'm not gonna be concerned about safety because nami angithukile kwangoku.
So nina mani wrong because they just let the guy.
The guy was supposed to. We are not against ukuthi guy enza umsebenzi wakhe, but they should have got him a proper space and place.
What if he space? What if he space?
We're not gonna understand.
Not cricket phakathi kwabantu.
We're not gonna understand that.
Kumele hambe kuphi ngehelicopter?
No, ufuneka afikiswe ayohlala kulaa ndawo yakhe and then avule ibag yakhe and open up izinto zakhe.
Hence ngintshela ukuthi when CAF comes, when ama game we CAF adlala, they check the stadium ukuthi is it up to standards ukuthi can we have host our games here. They wanted to do that because it was Mamelodi Sundowns. They needed to make sure ukuthi the game it goes to a stadium. Home game yabo it goes to where their fans ifan base yabo igcwele khona. So they forced obviously imali
babanjwa bonke.
But if you went to like we had ama World Cup, did you see anything ukuthi hey umuntu phethe ama bomb?
Because that was professional. Exactly. A lot of professionalism.
Hence ngisho ukuthi that game was not supposed to play there because of CAF standards.
Okay, well we've heard from Moeketsi and he's not gonna go down without a debate.